Hey happy people, it's your girls Jordan
and Joelle, and you're watching
A Double Dose. Today we are talking all about sweets and treats. We went around and tried a lot of cupcake shops and bakeries in Red Bank, New Jersey. So we are going to tell you our opinions on all of them. Were they good? Were they bad? Were they too sweet? Were they not sweet enough? You'll hear from us. It's all coming up right here on A Double Dose of Entertainment. Alright, we are back here on Double Dose of Entertainment, and like Joelle said, we went and tried one of our favorite things in the whole world. People who know us well know that we not only love cupcakes, but we actually do bake cupcakes.
Yeah, we bake a lot.
Can make some good cupcakes, really well decorated, but yesterday that's not what we did. We actually went out and tried a bunch of different bakeries in Red Bank, New Jersey. Now, anyone who's never been to Red Bank, it's a really cool town, downtown area, shops galore. They have well-known shops like Alex and Ani is down there, Nirvana, kind of ones that you would see in the mall or like mainstream stores. And they have little specialty shops, a lot of specialty boutiques and a lot of specialty thrift stores, food places. There's quite a few. And of course, cupcakes and bakeries are everywhere. There's some that specialize just in cupcakes. There's some that are regular bakeries. They have it all. Our first stop on our tour was Sugar Rush, and that is on West Front Street in Red Bank, and it is an entire experience. You don't just go and order, a cupcake, a vanilla cupcake with whatever frosting, cream cheese frosting or something. You actually get to pick a cupcake that you want. They have flavors listed on the menu. A plain cupcake with no icing or anything on top. It looks almost like when you walk into the bakery, you're like, oh, did they forget to finish making them? But that's the whole point. You get to pick your cupcake, and then you get to pick the icing you want. They'll put it on top, and then you get to pick from an array of toppings. Yeah. They have candy. They have all different types of sprinkles. They have
every color imaginable.
And they also have fillings. You can put different side, and they will stuff the cupcake right there in front of you. And while you're waiting for your cupcake to be made, you can pick from candy that is displayed all over the wall. So it is exactly a sugar rush. Cupcakes and candy. Take a look.
Cupcakes bar, just so you know, you'll see a lot of cupcakes with nothing on them. We encourage you to tell us what you like and we make them for you.
Oh, cool. Okay.
This is our cheat sheet. All the things you can do to your cupcakes. Every naked cupcake comes with any icing of your choosing and any sprinkle. Okay. If you want to stuff something inside, put candy on top, it's just 25 cents additional. Oh, cool. Okay. And if it's too overwhelming, it's our top 10 sheet right here. Oh, perfect. All the most popular combinations people do here.
Okay. Hey, happy people. It's Jordan. I'm here at Sugar Rush Cupcakes. We just went in. It is so cool. I can't wait to show you all exactly how everything happens. I have my specialty cupcake right here that we will try soon. This is like birthday, like real birthday cake. There's like vanilla frosting in the middle of this. It's so good. Sugar Rush. I'm going to try one for you right now. This is my first time having a cupcake from here. So really excited. I got a vanilla cupcake with vanilla bean buttercream frosting and pink sprinkles. It's so cool. You can tell them what frosting you want, what kind of cupcake, and what topping. So here we go. Oh my gosh, so good. Stay tuned for the rest.
The second stop on our bakery journey was called Cupcake Magician. Again, in Red Bank. It was on Monmouth Road. Yes. Super close to Sugar Rush. They're all really close to each other. The town, again, is really cute, really quaint. And this was a little bit more open, a little more relaxed, but the cupcakes were the total opposite of the way it looked inside compared to Sugar Rush because we went there first. The cupcakes were so intricate. They had, every time I went to go pick one that I wanted, I changed my mind. I couldn't make a decision. They had tiramisu, which is one of my favorite desserts. They had a vanilla salted caramel. The only reason why we didn't get vanilla salted caramel is because the people in front of us took the last two.
They did take two.
So that's why we didn't get the vanilla salted caramel. But the ones that we ended up with were good. Now I must say these cupcakes weren't as sweet as Sugar Rush.
No, sometimes I like that.
Yeah, me too. The Sugar Rush cupcakes, the icing was very sweet. Still really good, but very sweet. It was so many different flavors at Cupcake Magician, I think, is what I really loved. I ended up having French toast. That was my final decision, but I picked between the salted caramel, vanilla salted caramel, because I never find vanilla salted caramel. It's always chocolate salted caramel. There was a white chocolate raspberry, and there was a white chocolate raspberry cheesecake with
there was a raspberry
in the middle.
Cheesecake, and then there was a
white chocolate raspberry truffle. There was like a raspberry Boston cream puff.
Yes, yeah, the cream puff cupcake looked really,
There were
really
just
good.
So many different flavors, and they were beautiful cupcakes.
And it was a cupcake shop. They only had cupcakes there. They I'm not sure if they do like catering or bigger cakes for parties and stuff. But in their display, it was just cupcakes. So they really, really, really have this down to a science. Take a look at our experience at Cupcake Magician. Hey everybody, we are at Cupcakery number 2. This is the Cupcake Magician. We're doing all of these cupcakeries in Red Bank, New Jersey. And let me tell you, it is freezing out here. It's about 20 degrees. So I got myself a hot cocoa cupcake. Not really sure if it's going to keep me warm, but let's give it a taste and see. It's a chocolate cupcake with whipped cream in the middle, chocolate frosting, and marshmallows, mini marshmallows on top. Here we go. Very good. I love when the chocolate frosting is a little bit harder. Excellent, excellent cupcake.
All right, happy people. Again, like Joelle said, Cupcakery number 2, the Cupcake Magician. Joelle had hot cocoa to try and keep her warm. I went with the classic breakfast dessert. It's crazy. A French toast cupcake I'm about to try. Let's give it a go. I think the cake is like maple flavored. I think that's what it said on the little chart thing, but let's give it a taste. Oh my god, it's just like French toast. That is crazy. It's so good. It's maple flavored. The frosting is like cinnamony, sugar, and whatever. It's just so good. So good. Thank you, Cupcake Magician. The next bakery on our cupcake journey we kind of stumbled upon.
Yes.
We found Monmouth Road, which was like our cupcake safe haven. There were so many bakeries, cupcakeries up and down the street until there wasn't. Until there was just one bakery that we were like, okay, our main focus is cupcakes, but we have to go in. We weren't even going to film in there until we saw everything that was in there.
When you're on a cupcake tour and you're strolling down the street and you see the words French pastries, you're obligated to stop in.
Yeah.
You have to. You're morally obligated to stop in. So we did, and boy, were we surprised. This place
my
has
god,
only been open
it's beautiful.
It's beautiful. They've only been open for 1 year. They had just finished an art exhibit. What? They just finished an art exhibit inside of their shop, and they had everything.
Everything, including singing workers. The one girl was like kind of bopping around, dancing to Bruno Mars, which is fun. The desserts, the spread of desserts. I was almost upset with that I picked what I picked because it was amazing. It was very good.
Yeah.
It was a little mini blueberry and almond like little loaf cake looking
But
thing.
it looked like a full loaf, but it was like
a little baby, right? It was like this big.
One, yeah.
But then once we stayed in there for a little bit longer, I was like, I should have gotten that. No, I should have gotten that. They had chocolate covered elephant ears.
I know.
Like, I am going back this weekend at some point.
How many times did I change my order?
Yeah, because
I had said to myself before we went, I'm like, okay, I have to practice a little self-control. When I went to Sugar Rush, that was our first one, and I was like, I want this one, I want this one. I was like, okay, Joelle, we're going to like 5 more places. You gotta stop. So, but when we went to Antoinette Boulangerie, I was like, I want this, and the lady was going to package it. I said, no, I want that. No, I want that. I ended up with a cinnamon sugar twist, which was, to my surprise, not really a donut, but more of a croissant. Take a look at our experience. Alright, so as you guys know, we were walking down the streets up and down Red Bank, and we saw this place, Antoinette Boulangerie, French bakery shop, pastry shop. They've only been open for 1 year, so this is our first time trying it. We are super, super excited. And in my bag, I have a cinnamon sugar twist. Now, as much as I love cupcakes, donuts holds a very special place in this heart. So I'm going to try the cinnamon sugar twist. How great does this look? Oh my gosh, it's like a croissant. It's more like a croissant than a donut. Here we go. Oh my god. This is like heaven in your mouth. It's a croissant covered in cinnamon sugar, and they probably dip it in butter. It's just crazy how good this is. Oh my god, I could eat 10 of these right now.
we had wanted to finish out our cupcake tour with the new rendition of cupcakes.
Yeah.
It used to just be cakes that people sold, birthday cake, you can get a cupcake, but it wasn't as big as it is now. But big names like Crumbs, Sprinkles made the cupcakes huge. Then, of course, the evolution of things, people got to get funky and twist it up a little bit. Cake Pops came out. Those are so cool. I didn't realize until yesterday I never really had a cake pop.
Yeah,
I think I've had one from like Starbucks.
I tried to make one once. Total fail. It's very hard to get the consistency of the crumbled cake and the icing.
Yeah.
I ended up making them with Oreo. I don't even know what it was. Just a hot mess. Not like little cake pops.
So we had to go yesterday. We passed a thing called Little Cutie Pops. And anything that's little and cute, I love. So the name Little Cutie Pops just stopped us dead in our tracks. And we went in, they have cake pops galore, so much stuff. They also have the cutest little baby onesies that says cuter than a cupcake.
That's their whole motto is that cake pops are cuter than a cupcake.
Right. So we went in, we tried. I thought it was excellent. There was a girl in the back like doing decorations on some of them. So take a look at what I tried. In Red Bank, the sign says cake pops. You know you want some. I know I want some, so let's go inside and see what they have. And they indeed are little cutie pops. This is so adorable. Today does kind of feel like my birthday with all the cupcakes that we've been eating. Let's give it a try. That's really good. It's more like cookie dough inside than cake, but so good. I've actually, come to think of it, never had a cake pop. So this is my first time, and it is excellent. Thanks, little cuties. Alright, well, as you can tell, we had so much fun at our cupcake tour. I was stuffed. I needed real food afterwards, which we did go and get. We did go to the gym yesterday morning before we did a cupcake tour. I would definitely recommend before doing a cupcake tour.
Or maybe after.
Yeah,
not directly after.
I was really full. But we did that in Red Bank, New Jersey. Of course, we're going to start trying some other places around Monmouth County, outside of Monmouth County, New York City also. So if you have any bakeries, cupcakeries, sub places, we will eat all food.
We will eat it
We're
all.
not allergic to anything. We have no dietary restrictions. Praise the Lord.
No dietary preferences.
Anything, everything. So
send it my way.
Any eateries that you would like to recommend, please comment below. Of course, subscribe to our channel, Jordan and Joelle. You can follow us on everything, Instagram, Twitter, Facebook, at Jordan and Joelle. Type in Jordan and Joelle, and we pop up.
Yeah.
My name is Jordan.
And I'm Joelle, and this
is a double dose.